I recommend that you pay attention to this audio so that you can listen to it well. I will not put music or things that distract you from the message. Enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something that touches every single one of us. It's not about ambition, dreams, or even about goals. It's about something deeper. It's about the fire within us, that unshakable need to do more, be more, and to live fully. It's about the moment when we stop dreaming and start doing. It's about facing the truth that we all fear, the fear of starting something new, of change, of uncertainty. But here's the truth. It's no longer possible to sit still, to stay afraid of starting something new and not be terrified of staying in the same place for years on end, dreaming of flying, but never leaving the ground. If you truly want to fly, why do you keep surrounding yourself with the things that keep you grounded? Life is short, and it is us who are in short supply, not the opportunities. I'm here to tell you something, and it may not be easy to hear. If you keep staring at the clock, you'll always be late for life. Time waits for no one, and each second you waste wishing for something different is a second lost forever. So, let's suppose, just for a moment, that you're happy with where you are. Maybe you've found peace in your life, joy even. That's good. It's important to find contentment. But let me ask you, what if there's more? What if there's still a desire, a deep, burning hunger inside of you that craves more growth? If you can feel that pull, that restlessness, then I have to ask, what the hell are you waiting for? If you say, I'm fine, you've already signed the death certificate on your own potential. You've already given up the fight. And if, deep down, you know you haven't given your best, if you know you still have unplayed cards, then again, I ask, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for the perfect moment, the $1 million in the bank, the dream job to fall in your lap, the approval of others, maybe even some sign from the heavens? We convince ourselves that we need everything to line up perfectly before we take the leap. But let me tell you something. There is no perfect moment. The stars will never fully align. If you wait for all the lights to turn green before you hit the gas, you'll never get out of the driveway. And worst of all, you'll miss out on the life you were meant to live. You see, it's not just about knowing, it's about doing. Knowing is important, yes, but what you do with what you know matters so much more. Think about it. Experience isn't acquired through theory. If that were the case, you'd satisfy your hunger just by reading a menu. But life doesn't work that way. You have to take the knowledge you've gained and put it into action. Too many of us are over-prepared but under-willing. We wait and wait, thinking we're not quite ready to take the next step. But let me ask you, are you prepared to stay where you are? Are you prepared to live a life of self-sabotage? We all have our excuses. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. My circumstances aren't ideal. I'm too old. I'm too young. I don't have the talent. But if you truly have nothing, then you also have nothing to lose. And that should be liberating. So what are you afraid of? Success? Failure? Or is it the idea that maybe, just maybe, you're afraid that you're not worthy of shining? Stop for a moment and think about that. If you're waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect set of circumstances, then you're going to wait forever. You're going to waste the time you have. And let me tell you, you're wasting too much already. It's not that we don't have enough time. It's that we waste so much of it. And here's another hard truth. Being busy does not equal being productive. We often confuse the two. We fill our days with tasks, meetings, and deadlines. But how much of that time is spent doing the things that really matter? The things that will move the needle on your life? Look closely at the cracks in your own life. The small breakdowns are what lead to the great collapses. It's not about how many things you've started, but how many you've actually finished. There is power in finishing what you start. Think about the satisfaction that comes from crossing something off your to-do list, from completing a project, from seeing something through to the end. It's not the things we have yet to begin that stress us out. It's the things we've started but haven't finished. History is filled with people who had great ideas, who started grand projects, but never finished them, and they died with their dreams left undone. Don't let that be you. We live in a world that's obsessed with the starting point, but the real victory lies in the finish line. It's not enough to simply dream or to start. You must finish. You must commit to seeing it through. Because here's the deal. The world owes you nothing. Nothing. If you want to conquer, if you want to make your mark, then you have to fight for it. You have to be willing to go to war for it. Victory is never handed to you. You will lose skin in the process. You will lose people along the way. But that's the cost of playing the game. Life is not a picnic. It's not a smooth ride from point A to point B. There will be moments when you'll doubt yourself, when you'll be afraid, when you'll be tempted to give up. But that's when you dig deep and roar. Roar like a lion who's tired of being silent. Even if that first roar is weak, let it out. Let the world hear you. Because if you don't start believing in yourself, who will? The price of being different is high, but so is the reward. Authenticity, dignity, and the right to stand tall. That's what you gain when you dare to step outside the lines. So be bold, be brave, be the crazy entrepreneur who risks it all rather than the bitter employee who plays it safe. Life isn't about avoiding mistakes. Mistakes are inevitable. Embrace them, because they're not failures. They're experiences, they're lessons, and they're stepping stones to growth. In this life, the most important investment you will ever make is in yourself. Your education, your growth, your mindset. These are the things that will pay dividends for the rest of your life. So study, learn, grow, keep pushing forward. Devour knowledge like it's your lifeline, because it is. And remember, when you get to the end of your day, ask yourself, did I live today, or did I just get through it? If you're not living, you're dying. If you want victory, you have to go to war. And if you want to soar, you must first leap. The time is now. The question is, what will you do with it?